Welcome everyone to the Comic Review. My name is Eric, and today we are going to be doing a review on something that is not a comic book, but is still comic book related. I know, really weird. Anybody who's been keeping a close eye on the wall of stuff behind me knows that my collection of figures and pops specifically has gotten a little more vast over the last couple months. Started off with just a few of my DC Direct figures, box sets, as well as some DC Universe figures. Grew into now starting to collect some of the pop figures, just trying to find things to help with decorating the back wall here. That quickly grew into my trying to collect all like Civil War and everything, and starting to get Funko's various subscription boxes. So today we're going to actually keep in the spirit of that line, and we're going to be reviewing some very, to me, special pops. So with that said, and I really apologize for any glare on the boxes with the lighting I have, today we are going to be reviewing pop number 105, which is the prison suit Harley from GameStop, as well as pops, I believe, 108 and 109, which are the Hot Topic exclusive figures. These Hot Topic ones are actually kind of interesting. A little slight backstory. Filming this is the Thursday before Father's Day, and my wife was actually looking for these for me for Father's Day. She apparently got me something else instead, but that's neither here nor there. We actually attempted to order these online twice, but for some reason the order just was not going through. Also, the day we tried ordering them and the day after, we attempted to go into Hot Topic to actually get these things ordered, and for some reason their system crashed 2 times before we even gave them any of our information. Their system crashed twice trying to even find them in the system. So we're feeling we could not find these things, and we weren't going to get them at all. Then she randomly was looking for something else in the store, populated for me, and ended up finding both figures. They had gotten, I think, 4 of each in. So I have an awesome wife. Just want to point that out. Any of you guys who subscribe who know the family, you should agree. Let her know on Facebook I said that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start the review. Again, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it with the glare. We'll put some stills up throughout the review, but we're going to go ahead and start with the GameStop exclusive Harley Quinn HQ Inmate figure. So as I carefully take this out, I do want to point out that other exclusives that I have are actually still up in their boxes on the wall. I think Captain America was the only one I took out at the time, and I think I ended up putting it back in the box just for display. These may or may not go back in the boxes after being on the wall for a little while. If I get the other ones, I wasn't going to actually collect Suicide Squad, but I just like the way that the figures look. I saw the exclusives and just decided, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and get these. And honestly, going back to my wife, I was talking to her about possibly not getting them, and she looked at me and was like, well, why aren't you getting them? And I was like, why aren't I getting these? So I just decided to go ahead and start getting them. Or our wallet's disappointment, our bank account's disappointment. You know how that goes. Alright, so as I said, this figure is from the trailer, and part of the trailer where she is, they're all in the prison, coming out of the prison yard. She's wearing her prison outfit. I think this is where she talks about the voices inside of her head. This is a smaller based pop, so actually in the box itself there is a stand. I do like the detail they have. They have the various tattoos on Harley, the rotten tattoo, and the heart tattoo as well. I never noticed this from the previews or any other publicity, but she does have a tattoo on her stomach that says "Lucky You." Take that as you will. But I like the detail in this figure. The pigtails are nice. You can actually see a little bit of the ears on each side. Mine does have this little black mark on there, but it was literally the last one at GameStop. I actually went to another GameStop store, talked to the manager. They didn't have any in, but they did tell me that another store across town had one, so she called them for me, asked them to hold it. I got there. They supposedly had like around 4 or 5 when I made that call. 2 hours later, when I finally was able to get over there, they literally had just the one left that I had them hold. So I will take what I can get at this point. What could have been a missed opportunity turned out to be alright. All in all, really good figure. Get that base on and put her right here for now. I will probably replacing, I don't know who's going to be replaced, to tell you the truth. Deadpool and Colossus might get moved over to the outer sections of the wall here. I'm not sure. Possibly Aquaman as well, the movie Aquaman. We'll probably keep movie Batman up there just because of the fact that he is going to be in the movie, supposedly, allegedly. Let's go to the next figure. So we'll go ahead and keep with our Harley theme here with the Harley Quinn gown figure. I believe this is from the scenes in the movie where her and Joker, I'm not sure if it's a flashback or something else in the movie, but it's the two of them are riding around in some kind of car. I believe that's where the Tuxedo Joker outfit comes from as well. It's like you can't open a box without bending the lid a little bit. This Harley also has a stand that it comes with. I like the detail on this dress a lot more. You have her rings, her bracelets, different variations on the sandals, little attitude with her hand on her hip there. I like the more vibrant color here on the pigtails. It just looks to me like this is from if this is from the flashback era, it's from like a more vibrant time, more lively time for her before she was put into Task Force X or the Suicide Squad in the movie. So I really like this figure. I like how the hair swoops down the front. You can definitely tell that it's a separate piece that was attached to it. There are a couple of defects, I think, a little bit with the hair. That again is just my figure. Actually, honestly, it's in the same exact spot on this figure as it is on the other figure I have, so go with that. I have a matching set there. But all in all, I really like this Harley Quinn. Very, with the gold and the black, it kind of drowns out with the skin color. But the blue and the red make pop out, pun intended, pop out on this figure. The only thing I actually have a problem with this one and the other one, my indication from the previews of the movie were that Harley and Joker were more pale, so to speak. They have them in the movie. They have the more classic bleached white skin. These figures don't seem to have that. I don't know if it's on the regular Harley or not. But I mean, if you look at these two figures, the Bucky or Winter Soldier and Harley, it almost seems like they have the same exact skin complexion. Would have figured Harley's would have been a little more pale. I'm not sure if that was what the choice on that was, but my indication from the previous, I thought that she would be, her skin would be more bleached, but on these figures it's not. Other than that, it's a really, really good figure. Make one comparison point and everybody decides to fall down. So we'll put both Harleys right there for right now, seeing as how I'm listing lazily to the left in these videos. So let's go ahead and check out the Joker from this haul. So this is a more, I like this Joker because to me it is more classic. I know there's a lot of Alex Ross posters that were made where Joker is in a tuxedo, black and white tuxedo. So this to me is probably a more classic looking Joker for this movie rather than the other ones that are out there, and we'll get to those in a little bit in a minute. But overall, this is pretty good sculpt. They've got some nice paint work here on the teeth. In the movie, he's got just metal caps or whatever. Joker's got a grill, apparently. Pretty sure he had more tattoos on his face, so but I don't think this pop would have benefited from having more tattoos, just because it would just be too busy on the face and it would detract from the actual pop. He's got some good work here on the lips. A lot of detail here in the vest and coat and everything, as well as the shoes. Actually, I really like these shoes. Very fancy, very fancy. Got some nice work on the collar here. Some nice work on the lines on the back of the figure, even though you're never going to see, in most collections, the back of the figure. Classic green hair Joker. Face is a little bit more bleached out than, let's say, Harley's, but definitely from all the previews, he is very, very white, bleached out. So again, they didn't go nearly as bleached out as, say, the main DC Heroes Joker, or any of the Arkham figures that they've made over the years, but I really like this, like the detail with this, I guess, scarring over the one eye. Overall, very good figure. This one doesn't come with its own stand, but it's a bigger feet, so it should stand up pretty well on its own. Actually, let's test that real quick. And we're not wobbly, so there you go. Overall, I really like these three figures. I'm glad I got them. They are exclusive. Again, the Joker or the Tuxedo Joker and the Gown Harley are both from Hot Topic, and the Prison HQ Harley is the exclusive to GameStop. So try to run into those stores if you have them in your local area. See if they have them. Give them a call first before you make the trip, and you should be good to go. Taking a look at the back of the box itself, shows the entire lineup of what's going to be in this line. I might possibly do, I'm going to definitely do one more video, Suicide Squad figure related. So if you're a regular viewer, one of my 5 of the comic review, and you're interested in Funko stuff, I definitely recommend to you to watch that one. There is a DC Legion of Collectors box coming out. I think the closing date for that is July 1st, so be on the lookout for that. Go ahead and order it now, before July 1st, so we make sure you get it. It is Suicide Squad themed this month, so we'll get to, I'm gonna have a little bit of a theory to that, so we'll get to that in just a minute. So if you're new to this line and you just haven't seen it yet, it hasn't gotten to your Target or GameStop or anywhere like that, the figures that are on the back, I'll go ahead and name them off, that are, I believe, the common non-exclusive figures. You have the regular Joker 96, the regular Harley 97, Deadshot, which is technically unmasked Deadshot, the Will Smith figure, 98, Red Flag 99, Katana 100, Boomerang 101, regular Killer Croc 102, Diablo 103, and then technically Deadshot Mask, which is 106. Those I've seen pretty much everywhere. I think the rarest one of those I have seen is the regular Deadshot, which is him unmasked. Again, it's the Will Smith figure. Everybody else is plentiful, especially the regular Joker. The other exclusives in this line is going to be, first of all, number 104, which is the quote Boxer Joker. That one is a Target exclusive. I'm not sure how many they had there. I don't think it was that many. That one is exclusive to Target. Unfortunately, the way that Target does their inventory system, all the Suicide Squad got put into the same number. So so if you call the store and ask them, hey, here's this number, can you look and see if you have any, it's just going to tell you how many of Suicide Squad figures they have. They're all jumbled up and together, so being able to call and find out what figures they have based on that, it's not going to help any. Best bet is to just go to the store and see what they have. Also, on that note, as a side, they have the Batman of Zornar figure. That figure, though it's not part of Suicide Squad, is a very rare Funko figure. I believe there's only going to be like 2 or 3 per store if the store is getting them, and they are that figure, I believe, is lumped into the same category as Suicide Squad. So there's no way to differentiate that. Again, it's for some reason loaded up into the same thing. So if you're again looking for that figure, good luck. I haven't been able to find it at any of mine. Really not thinking it's going to be here, unfortunately. That and the Joker. So those may be figures I missed out on. Figure 107 is another Joker. It is the Walmart exclusive Joker suit. That one is a Walmart exclusive, as is figure, I believe, 135, which is Dr. Harleen Quinzel, basically who Harley was prior to her meeting the Joker. Those 2 figures, the Dr. Harley Quinzel is not on the back of the box, so but those 2 figures are supposed to be Walmart exclusives. Again, really doubtful I'm going to be getting those 2 figures, only because of the fact that the Walmarts in my area have always been notorious for not carrying exclusive figures. If you're hoping to see any kind of review from me on those, I'm hoping to. Really quickly, the last figure that is on the box, number 110, is the Enchantress. They have not, I haven't seen any actual pictures of her online. Haven't of actual like production model or anything like that. My theory is on this that they're kind of doing the same thing they did with the Batman box. I saw a picture, I cannot find it. I actually tried finding it before we started this video. It was either on DC Comics' actual Twitter page, or it was on one of the Funko Twitters. But there was something on there where it's like, order your Suicide Squad box soon. I had like all the different figures in a group, and it said something about who's missing. The only person I can think of who's missing, and again, I tried looking for it and couldn't find it, so I can't double check, but the only one I think was missing was Enchantress. She has not been on any websites that I have seen, even ones that like list all the different exclusives. Haven't seen that. My bet is actually that she is going to be in the Legion of Collectors box coming in July, because I cannot think of, from what they've announced, I cannot think of who else they could put in there. The only other thing I can think of would be an Amanda Waller figure that they haven't announced, but that could just be a speculation on my part. From the figures they've announced but haven't shown where they're from, Enchantress would be the best one. I haven't seen her in any store that I've been to, so kind of like they did with Armored Batman and I believe Hulkbuster Iron Man. Those were on the back of the boxes for the figures, but were not sold in stores. They were exclusive to Funko's subscription boxes. So safe bet if you like getting ready for the Suicide Squad movie and you want to try to get everything with that, I would definitely recommend getting the Legion of Collectors box anyway if you're a Suicide Squad fan. But definitely my theory is that it's going to be Enchantress in that box. I should be reviewing that one probably first week, I would hope, of July, but we'll see when I actually get it. So I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to this review of the various exclusive Suicide Squad figures. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this review. Again, trying some stuff a little different than just the comic reviews, trying to branch out into more comic and comic movie related things for the channel, not just sticking with the actual comic books, but kind of celebrating what has spawned from the comic. And also that I like silly plastic and vinyl figures, and just kind of want to show off what I found. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give us a like, as well as subscribe to the channel. If you want to hit me up on social media, I'll have links down below. And I will see you guys in the next review. Later.